Hey guys, PokemonMaster121 here. We have a link battle up for you. So this was done live on Spinda94 stream. He's an upcoming PokeTuber. He's just coming up to 600 subs. So if you're not subbed to him already, go check his videos out. He streams most Saturdays and occasionally Sundays as well. So he's posting his channel when those streams going live. He's got some really good followers. It's a really friendly community. So definitely check it out, guys, and go and give him a sub. So we're in a multi-battle here against him and his friend Templar. Templar's also a YouTuber. So again, go and sub to his channel. In fact, all of us are YouTubers. If you're not sub to any of us, go and sub to all of us. All the links are down there. See if you enjoy the match first, but definitely go and sub to all of us. It was a team battle stream he was doing. I put in the chat that I was up for a bit of a match if anyone wanted to partner up and didn't get a reply. I don't know what it is. Maybe they don't like me. Maybe I'm just so lonely in my life that nobody wanted to partner with me. Maybe I smell. Could be that, I suppose, but it's the internet. No, who knows? So I put a little call out to a friend of mine and a fellow member of the KantoNation. Whenever you ask a member of the KantoNation to come and give you a hand, somebody always answers the call, and Matthew did. Also known as PokemonMaster. He's been on a couple of Spindas battles before. He's an absolutely fantastic VGC player. He's very, very innovative. Definitely go and check his channel out. It's been a bit quiet on upload recently, but I know he's looking at getting a load of new content up on there shortly. He's a terrific guy. Definitely go check him out. You see, all this praise at the start of the video is enough to make you sick. We'll jump straight into the matchup for you guys. So as you can see, Spinda is bringing with him his Sylveon, his Coughing, and his Rapidash. Now I've got Rapidash myself. Rapidash is not a bad one. We don't see too many of them. Templar is bringing with him Alola Ninetales, Jolteon, and Sylveon. So we've got double Sylveons. I think there's a couple of other fairies on my team as well, actually, which is why I bought Muck. Jolteon is scarily quick and hits like a boss. Matt is bringing with him some really good mons, actually. He's bringing with him his Darmanitan, his Raichu, and the MVP, easily the MVP of this match, that gorgeous little Murkrow down there. That thing is freaking brilliant. I love it. I'm bringing with me my Incineroar because Fake Out is a thing, and we're actually going to open up with Incineroar because of that. We're bringing Vikavolt because it hit a few things on his team and can do quite a lot of damage and gives us speed control with String Shot. And of course, we're bringing Play-Doh and Muck because when there's double fairies on the field or potential triple fairies, you gotta bring a Muck. Gotta bring a Muck. Can't not. We'll jump into the matchup for you guys. I'm sure you've had enough to listen to me waffle on, because after all, you came to see a battle. So me and PokemonMaster were trying to communicate through Twitter DMs. It's not the best for it, and a lot of the time we end up trying to discuss stuff behind what's actually going on in the game. But it gave us a bit of a degree of communication. Spinda and his friend can talk to. We're actually sat next to each other, so they could talk quite easily. So Spinda's actually going to open up with Sylveon and the Ninetales, so we get a double fairy lead. So we decided at this point that we were going to fake out the Ninetales because Ninetales does Ninetales things. We wasn't sure whether Spinda would protect or not, so we figured some chip damage is better than no damage. We'll get some nice damage off on the Ninetales, stop it doing whatever Ninetales wants to do. As we see Darmanitan here go for his Z move, so PokemonMaster is going to target down Sylveon with it. We're going to see Inferno, is it? Yeah, Infernal Overdrive is going to come through. Even behind the tech, that's going to do some decent damage. And Darmanitan is scary. I think his thing was banded, I believe. I'm sure PokemonMaster will let me know in the comments, actually. Is this banded or scarf, dude? Because I'm not sure. I'm guessing banded, but it could be scarfed as well. You see those sometimes. So we do a nice little chunk there. So we got a little bit of chunk off. We're actually going to... My gut instinct was to stay in. Sorry, my thought was to stay in, but my gut instinct was screaming at me, don't trust that Ninetales. So I figured, you know what? We've got two fairies on the field here. We'll switch into Muck, because when there's two fairies on the field, who are you going to call? Play-Doh. We actually make the right call there, because the Ninetales actually goes for an Encore, which would have locked us into Fake Out. So we actually get a nice, easy switch into Muck there, as Darmanitan wrecks Pretty Boy pretty much with that Flare Blitz. Muck's going to take a little bit, but it's not going to do too much. Darmanitan's going to take a little bit as well. So it was a great switch on our part there. Sometimes you've got to go with your gut. I knew that Ninetales was something, but couldn't put my finger on what it was at the time. We see Protect from Pretty Boy. As Ninetales goes for a Moonblast. We actually doubled up this turn into the Ninetales just in case the Flare Blitz didn't KO it. But my logic was I'm going to get outsped, so we'll double into it. If the Flare Blitz just barely misses picking up the KO, depending if it's bulky or something, then Poison Jab will definitely finish it off. And if Spinda doesn't protect, then the Poison Jab, and we kill the 9-stars, the Poison Jab will go into Pretty Boy. So, but Spinda does get the protect off there, so our Poison Jab not completely wasted, but it's probably the best play we could do, given the situation we were in. You see the leftovers kick in there as Templar is going to send out Jolteon. So me and Matt were having a quick thing going, dude, do you XP this Jolteon? He's like, I don't know. So like, right, okay. So Jolteon does XP Darmanitan. He's going to go for a T-Ball. I'm actually going to click knock off because I'm guessing this thing is Life Orb, because we see a lot of Life Orb Jolteons and I want it to limit this thing's damage input. As Pretty Boy's not really a threat at the moment to Muck either, to be brutally honest. Sorry, Spinda. But yeah, Muck can just sit here and take Hyper Voices for days because we got a Figgy Berry. Miss Jolteon was potentially a bigger problem for our team. So we're going to get our Figgy Berry. It's going to put our health back. We're going to knock this thing off, reduce its damage output quite considerably. We actually take it down into the red. I don't think a Shadow Sneak could kill from there though, to be fair. So Matt is going to go into his Raichu. So we see Silver Surf for a load of Raichus here, surfing on his tail. You can see why that knockoff was really important in a second. The Shadow Ball from the Jolteon is going to connect. We live on 28, so with the Life Orb that probably would have KO, but it doesn't mean that Raichu can get a Psychic off onto the Jolteon and pick up the KO, so that threat is down. We're just Poison Jabbing straight into the Sylveon as it goes for a Hyper Voice, which is going to pick up the KO on the Raichu. But we're still not in the back place. Poison Jab is going to connect on Sylveon, so that's going to pick up a double KO for us this turn, which is great news. So we basically trading Raichu for Jolteon and the Sylveon there. So 2 for 1, we'll take it. We've got another Sylveon out. Muck is still here. And Muck does not care that Sylveon's on the field at all. As we see, our MVP is going to hit the field. Little Murkrow here is going to really put in some work for us. We see Spirit the Rapidash come through, which I'm guessing is Choice Banded. I was really scared of this thing because I've got a Vikavolt in the back, which is not great, so I couldn't bring Vikavolt in on this thing just in case it wasn't banded. The Flare Blitz would hurt. He goes for a Wild Child on Muck. It's going to do, yeah, a decent amount of damage, but we've got Prankster Feather Dance on our side here, so Feather Dance from the Murkrow has dropped this thing's attack, so that's a lot less than it should have done. This thing either like comes in clutch and it lives on 33. It does get the special attack drop, but that doesn't really matter. Play-Doh is going to connect with a Poison Jab. It's going to do a nice big chunk of damage to the Sylveon. Unfortunately though, Play-Doh is kind of getting a bit attached to too many fairies in this match and is going to fall in love with Sylveon and receive a Berry Pop. So I'm a little bit worried now because you guys know what I'm like with hacks, and if I'm going to get immobilised by Love every single turn, I'm going to get immobilised by Love every single turn. So we're actually just going to go for protecting this one. We're going to let the Murkrow get a Feather Dance off. Drop this thing's attack once more. So this thing is now pretty much useless. It's not going to do too much to us at all, as we see the Wild Charge come through into the Protect, so it's going to do nothing. Sylveon's going to go for a Moonblast. That is going to pick off the Murkrow, but Murkrow has done his job. The beautiful, beautiful little crow coming in super, super clutch there with those Feather Dances for us. So it doesn't look like we're in the best of position because it's effectively a 2-on-1. But we see Protect from Sylveon. We could have predicted that, to be fair. I was a bit annoyed with that, but I didn't. But we did just go for a Poison Jab on that slot just to try and kill it. My thing is right now is I didn't want to switch anything into even a -2 Wild Child and a Moonblast from Sylveon. It would, I'm sure, don't want to get anything getting too wrecked on the way in. So we are literally going to sit here. We're going to keep clicking Poison Jab and probably let Muck go down and get a switch into Incineroar for free. So, and Spirit's doing some damage to himself anyway for a recall, so I suppose we could have Shadow Sneak that turn, but just on the off chance we actually lived, we went for a Poison Jab on the Sylveon. So, but the key thing here was getting Incineroar, getting Kane in here for absolutely free. So our big red machine's going to come out. We pack EQ, so that's exactly what we're going to do. Wild Charge is not going to do too much. We don't have to read too much about the Sylveon because we're max hit points in Assault Vest. So we can take Moonblast if we need to. EQ is going to connect though. That is going to do a massive chunk of damage. It's going to one-shot the Rapidash. We score a crit on the Sylveon. I think it would have still been a 2-hit KO anyway, so I think in the long term it didn't matter too much. We see Draining Kiss from Sylveon to get some health back. It's not going to be enough to let it survive another Earthquake though. as we see Toxic in. So I had an option here of I could have gone straight after Toxic, or we could predict him a Protect, or we could just go for an EQ. We went for an EQ just because I figured they might go uber offensive now because it's 2-on-1, but they're playing it a little bit safer. So I wasn't sure what this thing wanted to do. I didn't think it would have too much to do. The Sludge Bomb won't do too much to Incineroar with the Assault Vest on, to be fair. But it looks like he's only got Clear Smog to hit us, so we're really in a good position here. Moonblast is going to connect again. That won't do too much because of the Assault Vest. It does a nice little chunk. We get the special attack drop, but that's not a problem. As we land this EQ here, that's going to just finally take out this Sylveon without touching it, so we don't get immobilised by Love with Cute Charm, which is something I wanted to avoid. We score yet another crit. That one didn't matter. Poor Sylveon got crit into next week. Clear Smog's going to connect again. And we're just going to go hyper offensive now because we've got no reason not to do anything else. This thing does get access to Flamethrower, so we Vikavolt in the back. I just wanted to get some damage off on it, but I wasn't too worried. We probably would have lived a Flamethrower in this thing with Vikavolt because we've got some natural bulk, to be fair. So Flare Blitz is going to take us down quite low. We should live this Clear Smog though. Yeah, Clear Smog takes us down to 5. I was debating just clicking Darkest Lariat just to preserve the 2-0, but I wanted to make sure we KO'd, and I think the stream was getting... this match had been going on for a while now on the stream, so I just wanted to get it finished with. So we're going to click Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is going to pick up the KO for us with Kane. Toxic is going to drop. Kane's going to go down to recall, but he's done his job, bless him. He's going to go back and have a nice kip. Well-deserved rest in his Pokeball. Me and Matt are going to pick up the... me and Pokemon Master, or Matthew, are going to pick up the win. So, hope you enjoyed that match, guys. It's a ton of fun. So, definitely go and check out Spinda94, Templar, and Pokemon Master. All the links are in the description down below. If you enjoyed that particular matchup, guys, make sure you go and hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave any comments in the comment section, and I'll try and reply to each and every one of them. And if you're not new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, go and hit that sub button for more content updates. If I don't see you around, guys, I will see you on Battle Spot. Take care for now. Bye.